baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Titans and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
And now,
Angels baseball comes your way next.
Los Angeles Angels.
Al Leiter, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts.
Now to the plate, here is Chen.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 13.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Back goes Trout, off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Hit hard to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the next to bat will be number 11. He's been a factor in the series with 5 RBIs on 3 hits. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there, base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 99.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
When a pitcher puts you in a proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Titans lead this one 1-0. Number 20, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition.
Shortstop.
So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
In now, Cal Ripken. Pops this one up, number 5. In foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate now is Yu Chang. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 3-1. 3-2 full count. Leiter has over 160 career pitching wins to his credit, and even though the win might not be as valued as it once was as a statistic, his total definitely tells you he's put together a great career. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Number 5.
Chang gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, runner back safely. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And plenty of room for Anderson, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
At the plate, Chang pulled toward right center field. Fowler giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next to stand in is Lee. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 2 out with a man at first. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that one is gone. And good for him. Lee has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting, number 1.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. On now to the bottom of the second. Chinese Taipei is on top here, 3-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. No one on with 1 down, and here comes Anderson.
The left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Now the first pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter,
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front, couldn't keep it fair.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Fielder, Dexter.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. in now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Chinese Taipei leads this one 3-1. Now into the box, Chen, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Now batting, number 17.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one away. Striding in is number 11. He singled first time up. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Now batting, the third baseman,
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Jay Happ is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Number 5. To right field and absolutely play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Now batting, number 22.
Popped up. Crone over to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Chinese Taipei is out in front 8-1. And now Kurt Suzuki.
And
2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now the 1-0.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Batting ninth, the
Here's
first
C.J.
baseman,
Crone now.
C.J. Crone.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hit down the third baseline. A foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Up next for the Angels,
Into the box now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit high and deep out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in now, Cal
Ripken
He'll
Jr.
swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Number 5 is there, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Titans are out in front here, 8-2. Stepping in once again is number 1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 1.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Next to dig in, Chen. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. The 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
You bang it, kid. Here you go.
The 2-1. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Next will be the designated hitter, number 11. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. This is line to left, and Anderson will just get in front of it. It's a single. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Number 99.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in 1 game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
Mike Mayers gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The third baseman, number 16,
Down the right field line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but it doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
The batter, number 5.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Chinese Taipei leads it 11-2. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Hey, no outs here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. In there at the letters. 1 and 2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Grounded to third. Reined in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
So frustrating, D-Roy. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Third baseman, Anthony.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, come on, guys.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in. The 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next up, Garrett Anderson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Garrett Anderson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Upton. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. That won't help much. It's 11-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Chang.
Number 69.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Lee takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's safe. Way out in front, now up by 10.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
The batter, number 1.
And he fouls this one off.
Come on, big guy. See it drive it. See it drive it.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Popped him up. Rendon waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up is Chen, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Line drive to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Titans on top 12-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High pop up.
All you take it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles, doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Up next for the Angels.
So that'll bring up C.J.
The first
Cron.
baseman, C.J.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chang able to track it down for the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. As as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Suzuki.
And stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He gathers the throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Chinese Taipei played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Number 20 takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Al Leiter was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.